My name is Walter Chatman. A lot of my friends and colleagues know me as Uncle Willie, old guitar player. I started playing guitar pretty much out of the womb. My grandfather always wanted to play, but never could, but he used to buy the guitars. Music ran in my family, so it was quite naturally that I played. And so, you know, it took some years of me, you know, getting to where I am today. And there's a couple times my mother got frustrated and act like she was Jimi Hendrix and smashed a few of my guitars. But you know, she did replace them all. Our goal is to have King of Majesty nailed. And I want you to start learning how to strum. Once you do that, when you get that chord nice and clean, just like that. Just the E minor by itself. I have an eye condition. We're rare. It affects about 4 million Americans. It's called retinitis pigmentosa. Basically, it starts off as night blindness, tunnel vision, but as time goes on, as it progresses, you lose more sight. I actually work at a wonderful organization called the Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired, where we have what they call adaptive technology. I have different screen readers that'll read the screen for me, and also a magnification system, so I'll be able to see a little bit. But like I said, hey, it doesn't stop me. Listen, if Stevie Wonder can make it, if Governor Patterson was able to get to the Governor Mansion, hey, what's going to stop me? Nothing's going to stop me, you know. As long as I have the grace of God, this gift, a loving heart, hey, the world is my oyster.
And when I, you know, remember the things that he's gone through, and we share with each other, and you know, we just, you know, we're also brothers in Christ, and we encourage each other in that as well. So he's really, really inspiring, a miracle, and we love working with him.
June 25th of 2009, I was diagnosed with Hodgkins lymphoma, stage 4. My chances of survival was pretty grim, but with the aggressive chemotherapy, I'm here today. They used the chemotherapy, they used the radiation, they also used the stem cell transplant, and this is 2 years that I've been cancer-free.
Generally speaking, I have seen that patients who have positive attitudes tend to do better, because it is a rocky road. It's not an easy road to travel when you're going through the whole process. You do have to stay on top, because you're in a room by yourself, you're away from family, you're dealing with all the side effects, everything that you're going through, the fatigue, the weakness, the diarrhea, the nausea, the vomiting. You have the nurses around, but then your family are at home. You're away from them, they come and they visit, but they have to go home. So it's hard going through all that. So you do have to be positive. And there are times when you will be discouraged and depressed, and you know, but he had his faith all along, and that plays such a big role with our patients.
You know, I just went into it as just like another challenge. I knew I was going to come through this because I knew that through Jesus Christ that I was already healed. That I was going through this for the sake of the kingdom, so others can be encouraged, inspired, and also that others that know that God is still a healer.
Dinner, we had bath and bed. So with him getting sick, it changed everything. So it went from getting up in the morning, going to the hospital to be with him, well, put the kids on the bus, go to the hospital to be with him, come home, get the kids off the bus, we'd make dinner, take homework up to the hospital, stay up there with him till time to go to bed. And then so our whole routine changed, and it was quite an adjustment for the kids. I think it was, for me, it wasn't too bad. It was the kids that suffered the most, I think. Methadone, more antibiotics, sleeping medicine.
Oh, really? I still got sleep medicine? You're not giving it to me? Yeah. See, man, it's holding out. World, see this. I'm suffering, and she's got the goods.
But yeah, this is nausea medicine for after chemo.
Thankfully, I never vomit after chemo. I mean, if we want to get graphic, hope you're not eating out lunch when y'all watch this part. I always introduce myself to somebody who's just recently diagnosed and let them know, hey man, you can make it. Yeah. You can make it. And I always like to go back just to say thank you. And the nurses and doctors look at me like I'm insane, like, who actually comes back to say thank you? Hey, and all things give thanks, you know?
Next. Hey, Herm, we can do this all. Find some way to slow it down. Take it off. Yes.
Life after cancer makes me appreciate life. It has brought our family closer together. It has, we don't take life for granted anymore. I mean, simple things that used to bother me or I'd get an attitude about or annoyed doesn't bother me anymore because life is so priceless.
Again, you know, this voice that I'm actually alive and I could let other people know that there's hope. I'm truly, because, you know, going through that as anybody would know, it's rough, you know, and I can truly say I held God at His word. He said in His word that He would supply all of our needs according to His riches and glory. And I can tell you this, I wasn't working and the mortgage was paid, my car note was paid, we didn't miss a meal. Me and my wife, we flew more in airplanes and all over this country. So we had a great time, and I'm just thankful for God's grace, most of all.